Ed Lavery joins us now. Ed, good morning. Thank you for waking up with us. We're so glad to
Good
have you
morning.
to talk. This is a historic day. I'm going to go that far. In our world, this is a historic day. Robinhood saw record downloads recently following the retail investor craze. Walk us through the main highlights from SimilarWeb's report.
Sure. So first of all, I'll just give a bit of context on the data that we report. So we collect estimation data on downloads and also website usage as well for any website and app in the world. Robinhood app completely exploded in January. Downloads increased 1,200% in January alone. Other things we've actually been seeing on Robinhood as well, also on the website, robinhood.com, daily active users tripled in January alone. And of all the apps we saw in the month, it was one of the most downloaded apps in the App Store.
That is fascinating. We know Robinhood got a lot of criticism when it implemented those trading restrictions when it came to shares of GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, et cetera. What did your analysis find here, Ed? What impact did these limitations have on Robinhood's usage?
Surprisingly, very, very little. So even after the restrictions of GameStop at the end of January, we still seen actually Robinhood's daily active users trending above its January average in February so far. So despite that, we found other Robinhood users really kind of looking at other stocks as well. And I think one of the key stocks that we noticed has been trending this week has actually been cannabis stocks. So what Robinhood users have been doing, they've been moving away from GameStop, AMC, the stocks that were banned and prohibited from trading for that just short period of time, and are actually using Wall Street bets to find other stocks to be investing in at the moment.
That is so interesting. Yeah, we've been following the cannabis craze lately too, so I'm glad you mentioned that. The report mentions a correlation between Robinhood's ticker search and actual trading volumes, and specifically when it comes to GameStop. Excuse me. Can you break this down for us?
Sure. Some of the findings we've had have been really amazing on this. So we're able to track the stocks that customers are searching for on Robinhood. So we saw an explosion of GameStop or GME searches, which had a very tight correlation with the volume of trades of GameStop overall. One of the most interesting things we actually also found on this was we did some work scraping some of the data on Wall Street Bets and just understanding the volume of traffic going to GameStop pages on Wall Street Bets. We also found a very tight correlation with those searches on Wall Street Bets with searches on Robinhood.com. So tight, actually, what we were even seeing is that retail investors were essentially just looking at and researching stocks on Wall Street Bets and then going to make a trade straight away on Robinhood.
Now, besides GameStop, Ed, what other stocks have Robinhood investors been watching?
So as of the end of last week, obviously GameStop, AMC, Nokia, BlackBerry were the key ones. And as I mentioned just a moment ago, this week it really seems to be the cannabis stocks that have been very popular. Companies like Alpha and a few other ones as well.
Absolutely right. Okay. And let's talk about Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev. Of course, he's in the hot seat today on Capitol Hill. And do you expect to see any changes from Robinhood in the future? Any indication that there will be an impact or change to come on this platform as we move forward?
So I think Robinhood will find a way around this, and I still think the popularity of Robinhood as a platform will maintain. We've seen increasing popularity of the platform over the past few months. It now has about a 30% or 35% market share in actual retail trading usage overall. What I think what will happen with Robinhood going forward, it's going to increase the prominence of the platform, and I think the users will find more creative ways of trading through it.
This is such an interesting conversation. We love talking about this on Cheddar. We hope you come back. Ed Lavery, Director of Investor Solutions at SimilarWeb. Thank you so much for your time today, Ed.